Yo, welcome back to the Moving Forward podcast, peoples. You already know. Episode 2. We in the building. You know what's crazy about today's episode? We don't have my lovely co-host, the conversational lust in the building. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here to hold it down for Dolo. And it's all good. That's what's gonna be so crazy about this because this is the first time they seeing me host a show by myself. So this is why it's gonna be crazy. I know y'all looking like who the fuck is these two niggas? You know what I'm saying? But it's my man Coleon Music. What's the good, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm
I
good.
see you out here doing big things, doing
Yeah,
major things, man.
moving, moving,
What's going on?
moving. Doing the things that we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Tank with me. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
got my man Black. He with me too over there on
okay.
the sideline. You know what I
Shit.
mean? So we moving. We doing what we supposed to do. After a long stretch, we taking care of business, man. As we supposed to do.
As you
You know
should.
what I'm saying? Run circles around everybody.
Right,
You
right.
know?
Why when I was recording in Brooklyn. It was like you was giving me a hard time to come to the podcast, man. Now I'm in the motherfucking Manhattan. You come quick,
It's
man.
close. It's close. It's close. Nah, you know why? Because it's close. It's close to the It's close to the Yonkers. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
the ride to Brooklyn. The ride to Brooklyn is like an hour 45 minutes, 2 hours with traffic. Ride down here is 45 minutes. So
I ain't mad at you.
yeah,
Appreciate you for coming.
yeah. I'm
So,
glad to be here.
you said you from Yonkers.
From Yonkers, New York. Yeah,
Okay.
originally from the Bronx, but Yonkers is my stomping ground.
Why yo? Why
Why yo?
yo?
Yeah.
Some of the illest rap groups come from Yonkers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's motivating you these days, man? Who's
Um,
Coleon? And let the world know, man.
what's motivating me these days is the original sound of the creation of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the street, keeping the gutter, keeping that sound,
Mm-hmm.
keeping that raw. You know what I'm saying? Party hard. It's I can't define my sound, but that's the motivation right there. You know what I'm saying? It's that New York. New York is my motivation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Making sure New York is still alive in a lot of places because we counted out.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So we're trying to make sure that New York stay
Stay
grounded.
relevant.
Yeah,
Stay
stay
relevant.
relevant. We stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Where you ain't gotta have 1,000 niggas following you. You ain't gotta have so many streams. You ain't gotta have none of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that New York and New York just build together, and
Right.
we all. That's my motivation.
So, since you said you trying to see us stay relevant, um, do you think the DJs still run who's hot, or social media took control over that?
Nah, I think social media plays a big part, but the DJs still run who's hot.
Okay.
The DJs is no question about it. They call the shots and they tell you who's hot. Then social media comes
Hmm.
and then they pick up on that. They
Okay.
pick up on somebody with 2 million followers, or
Hmm.
if a song is popping right now, they pick up on that. But the DJs is was really picking everything up. You know what I'm saying? They keeping everything
Because
alive.
I seen something. It happened last year, not too far in 2022. I seen something with Funk Flex and the Griselda. Right. He was
Yeah.
saying now he don't think that they popping, and he was like how Funk Master Flex ain't playing their music, and Flex was like, yo, it's not up to me to play your music. If you hot, you gonna pop regardless. We don't break artists no more. You know what I'm saying? So he was like leaving it to social media, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like, do you think it's social media or do the DJs? Because right now it's like the younger crowd is getting on through TikTok and
Social
stuff
media.
like that,
Right.
social media. They let through that. This is not like back in the days. We gonna get into that
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? Being
Yeah.
that I don't want to say an old artist. I'm gonna say like a more mature artist
Mature.
because
Right.
hip hop is only 50 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is still young. So how can you be an old rapper and hip hop not even old?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So how is it transitioning into this generation being that I know you've been spitting since like what 9-6. How long you been rapping
Shit.
for?
I've been spitting since like 9-3, 9-4.
Right,
But that's that goes into the parks and shit like that.
right.
That's like on the block and all that with
Battling.
yeah, with other niggas because back then everybody couldn't rhyme.
It's,
Everybody
talk
couldn't
about it.
rhyme. So you had out of every block, you had one nigga that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 5 blocks away, you had another nigga that was nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, in one block, everybody rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
The whole block.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference right now. You know what I'm saying? It was the talent that really spoke for you back then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you had talent, everybody know that you rhyme.
Right.
Now everybody, you know what I'm saying, is different. It's a different stage right now.
Right. So I was going through my little research on you. I seen you posted in your story a picture with Fat Joe.
Right.
What's your your affiliation with Fat Joe? Are you part of Terror Squad? Like what's going on?
Yeah, nah, Fat Joe, that's family. That's family. You know, my affiliation with them is that back in 97, 98, you know, I got introduced to Big Pun, got introduced to Fat Joe. You know, we established a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and his manager at that time, Full Flex, was like, "Yo, son's nice."
Mm-hmm.
So he was the one that just like put me under the wing, try to get me a couple of deals and all that, and try to keep me in that
In that
terror,
element.
right. Try to keep me in that terror squad umbrella. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But I had to play my position at that time, and it was I had to play my turn because you had everybody else that was in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to play my position. I had to, go over here, do freestyles and Hot 97 with Babito
Mm-hmm.
and Stretch and all that. So I had to play my position and all that, but that's family right there. Shout out to Joe, man. Shout out to Joe, the Don. Shout out to Fat Joe. Word.
You did time before?
Yeah, yeah.
How much time you did?
I did 20 years, man. I
Wow.
did 20 years. Word.
20 years.
20 years.
From what to when? Like when you got locked up and when you came home?
I got locked up. I got locked up in 99. And I came home in like 2020, the middle of 2018. I had bailed out. I had bailed out in 99. Then I went right back in. I don't even know how long after that. Like I think it was after Pun had passed.
Like in 98? Pun died in 98,
Nah,
if
nah.
I'm not mistaken.
Nah, 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 nah. Pun no no.
When Pun passed?
Pun
Not
passed
nine?
Pun passed in 2000.
He did?
Yeah, Pun
Oh.
passed in early 2000. Right
No,
after
his
that,
album dropped in 98. My fault. His first
right. His
album
his
dropped in
first album
98.
dropped in
Capital, yeah,
98.
yeah. I'm bugging.
Then after that, you know what I'm saying? I went up. I went up, I caught
He died when? 2000. Okay,
2000, right.
thank you.
Right.
February 7th,
I was going
2000.
like right after that, like right after like I don't even know what month it was, man. I was gone. I was going like I think it was not even like in June, not even maybe in June.
Mm-hmm.
June.
So how was it like, you next to Fat Joe, you next to Pun in they beginning stages, and
Right.
then you get incarcerated.
Right.
How was that like you like, damn, I had my shot, it's over. Like
That nah, it was difficult. It was difficult because I was offered a deal. Like I said, Full Flex was shopping my deal. So he had a couple of offers on the line. And I catch my case. I get my cop out, and I'm like, yo, damn, I don't want to come home and be an old rapper. That's not what I want to do. I went to trial.
mm-hmm.
I took it to trial, blue trial.
Shit.
And you know,
What was the charge you was convicted for?
manslaughter.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I got hit up with a manslaughter. A man won. So, you know, and my cop out, I ain't even gonna lie, my cop out was light. I could have came home and did what I had to do, but
Mm-hmm.
at that time I'm like 20, 23. So I'm like, I'm not coming home at 29,
Mm-hmm.
28, whatever the case may be, and continuing this rap shit. So like I'm gonna fight this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
like it. I'm gonna fight it. And it ended up being, I blew trial. And ended up doing another 18 years after that.
Shit. So while you was in there, because this is a whole thing that people gotta understand that's watching this show. Like I was watching of Doggy Diamonds,
Right,
and he was interviewing a Terror Squad affiliate. His name is Charlie Rock LD.
right.
You know him?
No, I don't know.
You heard of him, right?
I heard about him. I
All
don't
right.
know him. I don't know, son.
He was interviewing Charlie Rock LD, and he was saying how he lost his eye up north because he was terror squatted out,
Right.
and it was drama with, at that time Fat Joe was beefing with 50 Cent.
50 camp, right.
Right. And it trickled over to being up north, and somebody stabbed him in the eye.
Right.
You know, when you was locked up, was you representing Terror Squad up north too when they
Yeah.
were beefing with 50?
Yeah, but it wasn't none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knew where I was from. Everybody knew I'm from Yonkers. I rep the Bronx. Everybody knew I was affiliated with Joe. I was affiliated with D Block. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't none of that. Like, I mean, it's I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Like, everybody know who to do shit to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Different characters, different. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Everybody know who
Who the fuck with who?
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, niggas wasn't coming at me with no other shit, none of that. If you had any ill feelings towards anybody, you wasn't bringing it to my table or my surroundings.
Right.
Cause you kept that.
Over there.
Everybody comment is, everybody got an opinion. Everybody got whatever they gonna say. Keep it over there. You ain't got to keep that around me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Knowing the way I moved, so everybody kept that away from me.
Okay.
I wasn't, I wasn't involved in none of that.
You wasn't him.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't, nah, at all.
Would you still keeping your pen game sharp while you was up there? Cause I heard some of the illest ciphers be in them yards, man.
Illest ever. But I wasn't writing shit. I wasn't writing. I wasn't doing nothing. I was bidding. I was in my jail element. Like, I became like became a fucking gorilla.
Right.
Like, fuck that. Like, I wasn't thinking about rhyming and all that. But I still had a lot of rhymes. So when I came out to the yard, or I did a show, whatever case may be, because we had, like, Sing Sing was like the illest showcases. It was worse than the Apollo. So, like,
Right.
you couldn't get up there and just spit anything. Like, niggas would hit you with creamer, with water bottles. Like, if you was whack, you out of there.
Wow.
I used to come over there and just tear it down and did what I had to do. Same thing in the yard. Like, niggas knew I could go out to the yard and spit like about 1 or 2 rhymes. I wasn't going over there to battle nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out there, everybody be battling, the beat be playing, I come through, boom, boom. I hit you with like 2 or 3 rounds and be like, yo, this nigga's crazy. and I'll spin off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I spin off. So that was my thing. I wasn't really like trying to be in niggas' faces and battling niggas. I wasn't with all that disrespectful type of shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't my arena. I wasn't with all the finger pointing and I'm not doing that.
So
I got a fucked up attitude.
when you came home, I know obviously after doing 18 years behind a wall, society is a little different. Shit moving faster.
Right.
It's touchscreen phones. You like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck is the iPhone?
Yeah.
How was it? How was that transition getting back to society? Because I know a lot of dudes that do time in jail. They can't survive outside, and they go right back to jail 6 months later, a year later. And that's 6 months and a year later is I'm just being nice. They be going back 2 weeks, a month later. How was that transition, getting back into society? How did you do it?
It wasn't really difficult. Like learning the electronics, that was kind of like fucked up. That was kind of difficult. But getting back to society wasn't really difficult because we in the swing. We in Greenhaven, we in Woodburn, we in Otisville, like these spots is like, you know, we still get to listen to Hot 97 or whatever the case
Okay.
may be. So
You're not really too far back
too
off
far
time.
back, like being up in Clinton, being in Attica and shit like that, when you gotta listen to country music
Mhm.
all fucking day.
Mhm.
So we still listen to Hot 97 and all that shit. And plus I had a good support system. You know what I'm saying? I had a good support system. My brother, you know, I had some people that was still coming, my man E. I had some people that was still Baby Boo that was still coming to see me and all that other shit, Viacon, and keeping me in the loop.
Okay.
So I was in the loop. Like being in the swing is like being locked up in the projects.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But you can't go home. You're in the projects, you're in the staircase running up and down all day long. That's what it is. That's what it's feeling like. You know what I mean? So you in the loop. You don't really lose too much unless you don't have that support system. But
Right.
you know, thank God I had that support system with me.
That loyalty, like
Yeah.
that's what I was going to get into, like the loyalty part. Because a lot of dudes that go to jail, they got a different type of loyalty than a person that never was in jail, and they expect a different type of loyalty from the people that's in the street while they bitten.
Right.
So since you know you was cool, Fat Joe, Pun. How did you take when you went in? Everybody was good.
Everybody was good.
Everybody was great.
Everybody was good. Right.
How did you take seeing that, allegedly, I don't know, that's why I gotta say allegedly, Cuban Link said Fat Joe got his face cut, seeing Pun pass away and seeing that whole crew dismantle.
Right.
How did you feel? Did you call somebody? Did you pick up the phone, call Cuban Link, try to reach? What was you doing during that time?
No, I called, try to find out what's going on with the situation and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me and Cuban always had a good relationship.
Mhm.
I had a good relationship with everybody. You know, Tony Sunshine, Armageddon, Prospect, Sace, Remy. You know what I'm saying? We all had a great relationship because we all started in this together.
Right.
So, you know, finding out, you know, I call home, finding out what's going on. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of way because,
Right.
like, damn, like we was all close. Like, what's
Right.
going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what's going on, but it's always like, it's always his story, and the real story. You know what I'm saying? There's always three sides of the book. So you can't just jump the gun and be like, all right, I believe what you're saying without knowing what everybody else is
Right.
talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, but as far as the whole Terror Squad thing, yeah, of course, you know, like we was all a family. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like made me feel a certain way because we was all, you know, we came up.
Right.
We was all young, you know, 20s, 21, 22, all young.
So adjusting it to this, how are you adjusting to this music industry now that you're doing your thing?
Right now,
Mhm.
I'm pushing by myself.
Right.
I'm not waiting for nobody to do nothing for me. I'm not waiting for nobody to open up a door for me. I'm not waiting for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything dolo. I got my own company. My brother's the president. So we running everything dolo. We just pushing forward. We still affiliated though. Like,
Right.
you know, Joe shows mad love. Kiss, Styles, Chic,
Right.
they show us mad love. So we just moving forward, but we're not asking for nobody to like,
You're not
you
asking
know,
for no
nah, we're not asking for we're not asking for nobody to
no
do
doubt.
nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Is this relationships trickled over from before you got locked up? So when you came home, everybody know what type of time you want, so they open them doors for you. Like there's no problem, or they was like, "Yo, hold on, let me see what type of dude you was." Because I know the industry is funny.
Funny.
You know what I'm
Dumb
saying?
funny. It's dumb funny.
It's like 15% fun, 85% business. It's more business than anything.
But
So
that's what you gotta that's what people fail to understand. This is the business.
right,
At the end of the day, this is the business. This is not the streets.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Fortune 500 companies making decisions without emotions. They just conducting business.
Right.
So I go at it the same way.
Mhm.
I'm conducting business. I'm not bringing the street element to this business that I'm conducting because it's not gonna work.
Mhm.
I don't care if a nigga is a real nigga or he's a fake nigga. We conducting business.
Mhm.
Because if that was the case, we all lose, man. Because this industry is built on fuck niggas, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Built on fuck niggas, man.
So if you leaving out the streets and you just dealing with business, would you do a record with 6ix9ine?
Nah,
Why not?
because he
It's
got my
business.
mans. He got my mans in them jammed up.
Right.
He told. He got my mans in them jammed up. My mans in them did some time for that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He done took my mans in them away from his kids for years.
Right.
So I can't, cause cause my loyalty's to them, not him.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Even though this is a business, but shout out to my man Dron. My man Dron did some time for this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Got caught up in that whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't. Come on, man. You come home, see your kids. Your
Right.
kids is grown now,
Right.
but nobody know what happened between that. Like in the
Mhm.
time when they was kids, to the
Right.
time they grown. You don't took this man away from his kids, man. Like I can't condone that. I've been told on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I've been told on. So
So you know how that is.
I know how that
How
thing
that shit
go.
feel.
Yeah, it's different, man. That right there is like a touchy situation. That right there is like nah. But if I had a business, like let's say if I had a clothing store and a snitch came in there and bought something, I'm not gonna kick him out because he's a snitch.
Right.
I'm gonna get that money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go about your business. I don't have to be cordial to him. I don't have to interact with him or none of that.
Take his money.
This is business.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? This is business. I take that money. This is business. But that right there, being that he put my man in all of them, like nah, roll murder and all of them,
Right.
I can't.
But they saying there's a different type of energy that they gave 6ix9ine, that they giving Gunna. It's like a whole bunch of messy stuff going on online right now.
Yeah, because a lot of them niggas ain't street niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bunch of these niggas out right now that they good niggas. You put them on a record and they doing all this and this and that. They good niggas.
Right.
These is not street niggas.
Right.
These niggas ain't built from the cloth that we built from,
Right.
and they ain't come from where we came from.
That's a fact.
They really didn't have to suffer the way that we did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for them to take the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
We not doing that. But there's a few niggas that's not doing that.
Right.
I'm not gonna say, salute the Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rebel, and
That's a
you
fact.
know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I salute them. I salute them on some real shit.
I heard Fetty Wap holding it down too.
Yeah, yeah.
He ain't telling. He doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, a lot of motherfuckers scared of that jail time.
Yeah.
Man. They don't want to sit in that cell, bro.
You got dudes that don't want to do it 1 to 3.
They don't want to sit in that cell. They
You got dudes
they
that
don't know
want
what it feel like to
Yeah.
just be sitting in there, no nothing, being told what to do, nothing. They can't move.
Yeah,
Know what I mean?
and that goes back to like a lot of niggas can't live in jail.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how tough a nigga in the street, nigga can have 3, 4 bodies.
Right.
Go in jail, be pussy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna lock out his cell. He could have another pussy nigga go in there and take everything he got. He ain't gonna do
Right.
shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it because they don't want they want to come home, or is it because they straight buns?
No, that the straight buns. That's
Because some
they,
dudes
they
just
always
wanna do
been
their time. They
nah.
don't want no trouble. They just want to do their time and come on and go home.
All right. But you got dudes like that just want to do their time, go home, but they're gonna hold it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got dudes that just is not built for that. Straight pussy from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
from the start, and that just brought it out of them. Like I always say, like niggas always talk loyalty, and all this other shit, but a lot of niggas loyalty ain't never been tested.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas loyalty ain't never been tested till they put in that fucking till they facing a lot of time,
Right.
and then you see if your loyalty, if you're a real nigga or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell niggas like, yo, I'm not a real nigga. Please don't consider me a real nigga.
Right.
I'm a grown man.
No doubt.
I'm not a real nigga because a lot of these niggas run around here with fucked up jackets, pussy, all that shit, and they say they real niggas. I am not them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a real nigga. I'm a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a grown man. I'm different.
So, what's your relationship with this guy right here, man? With Tank, man?
It's my man Tank right
He's
there.
sitting over here just quiet, man. What's up,
It's my man Money Tank from Brooklyn, man. Money Tank from Brooklyn, man. Like, me and Tank met up top. Like
in the trenches.
Yeah. And everybody, like I said, everybody movement is different up top.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So certain people's into certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're into like making moves and
Right.
y'all shake.
Right.
Y'all shaking. Y'all, yo, listen, I got you. That's what it
Right.
is,
That's
man.
what it is.
That's
Money
what it is. And you
doing the
know,
damn thing.
yeah, moving, shaking, you know.
Doing the damn thing.
Tank was shaking. You know what I mean? That's how we collided.
People don't know how tight the jail bond is. Like when you meet a motherfucker when you up top than when you meeting a person in the street. Cause you really see who a person is because when you in jail, like you have nothing. All we got is this. You know what I mean? So the relationship is a little different, man. Or Tank, what's up, bro?
I'm good, man.
You ain't
What's
you
up,
ain't
Flo?
saying that, bro. What's going
I
on,
mean,
man?
it's about my man Coleon, man.
About us, man. Us, man.
But
Bro. Us. Never them.
I'm here, man. Always support him, man. Just like when we was in that can, man.
Mhm.
We clicked, we bonded. We was in the swing. That's what they call it, swing. Because Sing Sing was so nice. They say you got to say it twice. It's
Damn.
calling the swing.
Yeah.
And we was in the mess hall. That's how we actually met in the mess
Yeah.
hall, working in the mess hall. Yeah, like I
man.
was saying, me and Coleon, man, we clicked the Sing Sing. We used to work in the mess hall, and he was a B block, I was an A block. But when he come in, I was the porter, and I used to just sit on the pole, angry at the world, don't do shit, curse everybody out and shit.
Mhm.
I don't actually remember how me and him clicked, but we clicked, and he'd tell you like I didn't really deal with too many people,
Yeah.
And they know I ain't play.
Attitude was
Fucked
fucked up. His whole attitude was fucked up towards everybody.
Damn.
So he ain't let nobody get close to him. Like
Right.
if you ain't know him, like Tank, like yeah, but like yo, Tank have a fucked up ass. But like I come in there sometimes. The Tank be, I'm like
The
fuck,
gorilla.
here we go, Tank. That shit rubbing off. That shit rubbing off on me, Tank. You about to make me angry at everybody, man. Fuck it, let's go.
And like
How?
I'm from Brooklyn. He from
YO.
YO.
Oh,
It's not where you from, man. It's how you come, man.
No doubt.
yeah,
No
yeah.
doubt.
It's
Exactly.
my brother, man.
Exactly.
Coleon. It took me almost 15 minutes to find a song from you on YouTube. It's like a million Coleons, bro.
Yeah, that's why you gotta go to Coleon Music. KORLEONMUZIK. KORLEONMUZIK.
Okay.
And everything gonna pop right up. Cause you got a million Coleons, but
It's
I done had this
Coleon.
name. I done had this name since like 90, 95.
Watching the Mall movies, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Godfathers.
but I didn't really adapt that name. Like everybody gave me that name. You
Uh,
know what I'm saying? So they gave me that name, so I just ran with it. But I had that name before for everybody, you could say,
okay.
because it wasn't really no Corleones back at that
then.
time. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all can have that name, but that's why I call myself Corleone Music. I added the music to the end so I could separate myself from everybody else named Corleone.
Shout out my man and no Coleon.
Yeah, everybody
There's
that's
a lot
named
of
Corleone.
Coleons, man.
Shout out to all the
They spell it
Corleones
with a
out there.
C, spell it with a K.
Shout out to all the Corleones out there. Yeah. But I'm
Yo.
Corleone Music. It's the difference.
How the record with you and Kiss came about? Because you did the record with Kiss before Styles, right?
No, I
You
did the
Styles
one
first?
I did the one with Styles
All right,
first.
so let's go back. How the one with Styles came about?
I did the record. I did the record. I forgot what happened. And we was at D Block. We was at the D Block, we was at the lot. And he heard the record and he said, "Yo, send me the record."
Mm-hmm.
So I end up sending him the record. He sent me the verse back. Like he sent me the verse back quick. And that was it.
For free? How much you had to pay him for that?
Nah, that's family, my nigga. Like that. I mean,
You got a free Styles feature?
Nah, I'm not gonna. I'm not. Yeah, like
Shit.
that's nah. I grew up with Styles. You know what I'm saying? Well, I went to school. I went to school with Styles, Kiss, Chic. I'm not gonna say it was free because
Right.
it's a businessman.
Right.
But that's family.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent it back ASAP. Like, you know, Styles kissing all them. You know, when I came home, they welcomed me like open arms. Like, we was kids together, running
Right.
around high school, like bugging, like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, you know, when he was one of the official dudes that like was happy to see me come home.
Right.
He was happy for me. And he was happy. He did the video. He like, yo, we're gonna shoot a video. We had a cookout. At D block lot. I said, we're gonna shoot the he like, yo, let's go. He
Mhm.
shot two. Matter of fact, he shot two videos in that day. He shot a video for my man Casino,
Mhm.
and then he shot a video for me later on that night.
The casino that used to be in the clue.
Right,
That
right.
casino.
That
Where he at,
same
man?
casino.
Where the hell
He
he at?
in North Carolina right now.
He stopped rapping. He said, "Fuck rap, man."
He
I ain't had casino in years,
Casino
bro.
got a lot. He got a lot of businesses going on. Shout out to Casino. Casino got a lot of things going on right now. He an entrepreneur, man. He got a
Right.
lot of things going on right now. Him, Genovese.
Genovese's, all them niggas from Yonkers.
Yeah, all them from Yonkers, man.
Oh,
All them, all, and
shit.
we all from like we all from the not the same block, but we're from the same area. We're from the hill.
Mhm.
So, you know, they from Chestnut. I'm from Elm,
Mhm.
Elm and Cliff. So like that's one connected area. We like the hill. Like nobody, yeah, no downhill. Nobody come to the hill, man.
Nobody come.
Nah. We like different. We different. That hill, nah, nobody come over.
Different.
Nah, nobody come over there. That the hill's like stuck in time. Like we like the Bronx in like
88.
88, like with the burned
Damn.
down buildings.
Mhm.
It still
It
look
still
like
that right now?
It still look like that to this day.
Yeah, you gotta take me out there. We gotta film. We gotta do some footage.
Whatever
out
you
there.
want, I'm there. Like, come on. Like, I'll take you through the whole, like, that shit right there. Like, oh my
So,
God.
like, how was your connection with Fat Joe and the Terror Squad? Like, why you never try to get down with LOX? Oh, matter of fact, that was before.
No. What happened was LOX already. See, I knew them before there was even LOX.
Yeah.
When there was the Bomb Squad, that was before Styles was even with them. I didn't know Styles rhyme. I used to hang with Styles,
So
but I
hold on, wait. We gotta wind it back.
Yeah.
The Bomb Squad was Kiss and Chic without Styles.
You know what I'm saying? So we were in high school, they throwing out mixtapes. So I didn't know Styles rhyme. I used to hang with Styles on the regular. Me and Styles used to be on bleachers, getting high, chilling.
Mhm.
Like, that was my dude right there. Fast forward, they get their deal with Puff and all that. But right around that same time, I hooked up with Cuban Link. Cuban Link introduced me to Joe, introduced me to Pun, the whole Terror Squad, basically.
Mhm.
And, you know, with my character, they took a liking to me. My rhymes, they was like, yo, this kid different.
You Spanish?
Yeah.
That's
I'm Cuban.
Cuban. All right.
I'm Cuban.
That's Spanish shit,
I'm
man.
Cuban, but I'm black. I'm black, man. I'm black.
All right.
I'm black.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
I'm
You
black.
know?
I just happen to be from a Caribbean island.
Right. You know the math.
Yeah.
You know the science, God.
Peace, God. You're ready. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they happen to, you know, they took a liking to me, and plus that was like, nah, this kid different. Like,
Mhm.
he's different than everybody in the whole Terror Squad. Like, he's different. He's super hard. Like,
Mhm.
you know, Pun and Joe used to always tell me, like, damn, like, you commercial, but you hard at the same time.
Right.
Pun used to always tell me that. Pun used to look at me and, you know, everybody used to come around and be rhyming for Pun, and Pun used to be sitting there like this, and he'll look at everybody, and then he'll do this, and he'll look at me, like, get him. And I come in and just.
So you was like the pit bull to anybody trying to get on. They're sick you on them in the studio. Like, yo, I got bars.
Yeah.
If you can't get past Coleon, nigga,
yeah.
you was one of them. It was different back then.
Yeah, I was different. Yeah, I was different. I was dumb hungry, and my rhymes was just like, it was all street. It was all street, like talking about drugs, killings, and all that shit.
Everything that you was out there doing, you was
I was living
formatting it in music form.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Nah, but that's good because, you know, I was watching something and they said Quincy Jones came out with his best project when he was 50 years old, and that's Thriller.
Right.
When he was 20, 30, 40, he was coming out with projects, but his biggest project was when he was 50. So I'm saying, like, it's not too late for you to do what you got to do, even though we're in a young hip hop world. That was the whole point of this interview.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get the lit drill artists. I want to get motherfuckers that's really out here putting in that pain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I see you putting in that work.
Yeah.
I see your catalog is growing and you focus. I see it.
Well,
And I want you to win.
and you know what it is different because I don't follow trends. I don't follow
Right.
what's hot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I make the music that feel good to me, and everybody is gonna adapt to it. I could make a hard record. I could make a girl record, whatever. I could do all that as long as I feel good. But I'm not gonna follow trends. I'm not gonna
Right.
follow what anybody else do. I'm gonna do what I do. I make music, man. My
Right.
music speaks for itself.
So what's new? What we got going on with you right now? Like what you coming up with now?
Right now, I got so much music going on right now, and I got I don't give a fuck, which is going crazy right now. I got an inspirational record, Count Me Out. We ain't shoot no videos yet. We're gonna shoot a couple videos to those
Mhm.
things right now. So I just had a record played on Hot 97, me and Tony Sunshine, which is
Okay.
my year, which is starting to pick up a little bit of leg work, starting to pick up steam right now. So, we moving, man. We pushing forward, kicking this thing through, you know what I'm saying, with good music.
Right.
And it's no gimmicks involved. Like I'm not out here on the internet clowning and doing dumb shit, and I'm not doing nothing.
Skitting for
Yeah,
a
I'm
deal,
not
faking relationships for deals.
I'm not doing all that. I'm doing everything organically, man, doing everything me.
Mhm.
So if I win, which I'm gonna win, like
Right.
there's no doubt in my mind. It's not
Right.
if, I'm gonna win. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? So that's what it is. I'm gonna
Any
win.
shows? Like what's
Bruh.
going on? Like you gotta book shows and all that stuff.
Yeah. I got a couple of people working on shows. A lot of I get more shows out of state than I do in New York.
Okay.
So I get shows like in Jersey, Philly. I'll get one deeper on down south. So
Mhm.
I get more shows out of state. But
You never
I need I need a New York record. I need a New York record.
right. You
know
never
what?
thought of getting like following the locks and opening up for them, asking them when y'all perform, can I open up for y'all? Anything like that? Or you like, you know what? They helped me enough. I'ma show them that I'ma do this so I could bring this to the table. Like how you go about that?
No, that comes with time. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Whenever they feel like the time is right, then I'll get pulled in.
Right.
I don't really like come out my way and be like, yo, let me do this or let me do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So whenever they feel like the time is right, or whenever, yo, then I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, man. I'm not boisterous about, where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really ask for nothing. I just move with the times.
What's going on with the beat picking? Like who's the producers you would like to work with?
Producers I fuck with is like producers, Boga. It's a lot of producers that people don't really know about. Like,
Say they name
you
then.
know what I'm saying? Like
If you know about
it's just my man Ronnie Beats, my man Renz 914. A lot of these dudes is like underground, but they hard.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really out there, but they hard. Like it's a different feeling. Knots, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. It's a couple of them. I ain't really tap into a lot of producers, but the ones that I really fuck with,
Right.
like I could just like take 2, 3, or 4 from here and there
Mm-hmm.
and come up with a little project. You know what I'm saying?
Do you is it harder now or do you feel like it's easier? Because I know back then going to the studio with regular hip hop shit, and now like the sound and the movement is different. These little dudes got dances and all that shit. Like I was like how you gonna keep, how you gonna just keep it going now from then?
I ain't doing no dance shit. I'm gonna just keep my hard. I'm gonna just keep my shit. I'm gonna make records that make me feel good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's a dance record or I mean, I don't know if it's there, then I'll do it. If it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like the record with me and Kiss is like a feel good record.
Right.
Like everybody that like that record is 30 years old and over.
Yeah, nah, that song is
You
fire.
know what I mean? So it's like, damn, they could play that in cookouts. Like I don't have people's grandmothers come up to me and be like, yo, I love your record.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different. So I'm not following no trends. I'm just doing what feel good to me.
How hard is it to get on a record with Styles and Kiss, and then after you hear they verse, you like, oh shit. Dude, it's like, do they give you that feeling like you gotta go rewrite your shit, or you like, oh nah?
Nah, I never did that. I never did that. I always said my
You sent your
I
verse
always
first.
said with my verse, and I just kept my verse. I don't change nothing because it's a feeling. If that's what I was feeling, it's gonna stay on there.
Right.
I'm not in competition with them. It's not a competition. It's a creative process. I'm not in competition with none of my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do none of that.
Long as you get the feature.
Yeah, even with my shit with rest in peace with Fred the Godson. You know what I'm saying? Like I done send Fred my shit. Fred sent me a shit like, oh, shit crazy. I'm keeping my shit.
Right.
Keep my shit
And
original.
you know,
My
Fred
shit,
is crazy.
Fred
was
Fred,
woo.
Nah, Fred is different,
Yeah,
man.
Fred, man.
Fred
When
was
I
different, man.
found
Rest
out
in peace
Fred
to
passed
man.
away, I was hurt behind that because
Yeah.
he was like Gordo. He was like
Yeah,
really, he was up in his shit.
He was, you know, and it's sad that this how the game is, because the game didn't really
Embrace him.
embrace him the way that they were supposed to, because
Yeah.
dude was a star, man.
Yeah.
Like this, it's only gonna be like when I say like there's only one pun, there's only gonna be one Fred.
Right.
You know, it's nobody coming along
Right.
doing what Fred did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's sad how you see the industry do dudes. You know what I'm saying?
After they die and stuff like
yeah,
that.
that's why we gotta take it upon ourselves to just keep moving with the culture
Right.
and our music. Like fuck building a lane. Like, nah, nigga, we in our own lane already. Let's keep moving forward. Keep kicking these doors down.
Right. But you know, since we're talking about Fred and pun passing, how important is health? Making sure that, you know, we're healthy enough so when the opportunities do come, we could still survive and, you know, we won't die from health issues.
No,
You know what I mean? Because that's what's going on now. And the age that we're in now, niggas ain't dying from bullets no more. Niggas are dying from health issues.
Yeah, now that's a big thing.
You know, to be on top of your health.
That's a big thing. Health. You know, shout out to Styles. That's why he got that Juices for Life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you definitely got to take care of your health and know, gotta go get checked up, see where you at. You know what I'm saying? We all don't live by that though.
Hell no,
you know,
niggas is moving fast out here.
You know, empanadas and all type of shit, man.
Empanadas.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I stopped by a little Coochie Frito, nigga, 2 empanadas. No, them shits is bad.
Greasy and motherfucker.
Greasy with the cheese and all that.
Shit be good though.
Yeah, it be good. So you got to walk around the block like 5 times in order to burn one empanada off.
Right.
But we don't really think about health, but we should though. We should. We really don't think about it though.
Right. Yo, you got bars? You want to spit something right now?
Damn. Yo, you know what's crazy? I can't remember none of my rhymes.
You can't remember rhymes right now, bro?
Nah, I can't. Because my rhymes, because you know what it is? Because a lot of my rhymes, I think of them on the spot, and I don't go back to them.
Right.
So, you know.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
It's crazy how I don't think about nothing. Why, you got a beat or something? I don't know.
We probably put a beat on, but don't worry about it, because they going, you know, I noticed that YouTube, they don't like when you play other niggas' beats.
Right, yeah.
Flagging the shit out my
bullshit,
YouTube.
yeah,
so that's why I stopped doing the freestyles on my shit, because YouTube was flagging the page, like, yo, we gonna knock your whole page down, like, you can't use this. I'm like, damn, like, so I was only fucking with you, bro.
Nah, it's all good, because I was thinking about that when when niggas be asking me, yo, come over here and freestyle, I be like, damn, I can't even remember shit. I gotta write something new, or I gotta sit back and listen to something for like about 5 minutes.
Mhm.
If I sit back and listen, I remember everything.
Right.
But I just can't, like, off the head, I'll be like, damn, it's so much built up through the years that I just, like, right now, just like,
So you been home for what? How many years?
I've been home for 4 years now.
4 years.
4
That's
years.
still fresh, man.
Uh,
Stay home, man.
yeah, nah, definitely. You already know the plan, man.
Stay the fuck home, man. Get to it, man.
Uh,
Get to it. Get
nah,
to it.
we get into it. We get into it. We there. We get into it. We making noise, man. We putting a little dent inside certain things, man. You know what I'm saying? Kicking little ankles. You know, we start low, kicking ankles.
What in the industry doors?
Yeah, kicking ankles.
You know they be scared of shit like
Yeah,
that, bro.
it's
Like
alright.
you don't want to get blackballed.
No, we ain't doing it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We doing it peacefully. We coming through.
Right.
We kicking a little ankles here and there. Like you still got to let your, a wolf is still a wolf, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
wolf is still a wolf, and you gotta let let your teeth show sometimes.
But see, it was different from the CD era to now. Before it was like you could run to the DJ, yo, play this. What you do now?
I didn't see none of that. I didn't see the CD era.
Oh.
I didn't get to witness none of that.
Word.
Nah, I didn't get to witness none of that.
So you got locked up in 98. It was CDs in 98, or it was just tapes.
It was the CDs was just coming out,
right.
but it was tapes. It was Clue tapes, shit like that.
Clue tapes was
But
crazy.
all that shit was bootleg because you go to
the
120.
TDK
Yeah,
tapes.
you know what I'm saying? So I done seen it go from that to like where it's at now, and that like right now is a lot of politicking. It's a lot of dick riding. It's a lot of fuck boys involved. You know, it's all right though. I see y'all niggas,
but
it's soft.
The cloth that you the cloth that you cut from, you know, when you went in, it's like major right now. Like they running shit. Like
nah, it's backwards. The fuck boys is running shit now.
Fuck boys is running.
Yeah, the fuck boys is running shit.
Niggas that wasn't shit.
Niggas that wasn't shit. Niggas that was in a fucking house hiding or playing with a computer, whatever the fuck they was doing.
But that's what this society is now.
Yeah, of course.
Like we used to get it in the street. You had to be on a block. You couldn't get money unless you was somebody.
Yeah.
You was on a block. And anybody couldn't hustle.
Right.
You had to ask certain niggas for packs just to be on that block. Now it's easy to get money. These little dudes are scamming, do this. One push of a finger, 80,000 a year. Like you don't know what I'm saying? So it's a little different now, man.
Yeah, but me and my niggas still move the same though.
Right.
Me and all my niggas, everybody you see me run with, we still move the same way.
Right.
So, it's not about, niggas ain't trying to put pressure on niggas. We move accordingly, and we move with respect.
Right.
So either you respect it or you don't.
Right.
And if you don't respect it, you get dealt with. Fuck it. Plain and simple, man. That's it.
And that's the
bottom line.
That you.
Yeah, bottom line. If you don't respect it, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody get a hand that's dealt to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you get an opportunity. You get an opportunity to either, all right, and if you want to be a fuckboy, okay. Don't say nothing.
Let us, before we go, right? There's a lot of shit I want to get into, right? Let us know some shit that a fuckboy did to you, like musically.
Damn.
If it happened a lot, just say something.
Nah, I can't call something that. It's just that I seen, it's not done to me per se, but I've seen a lot of fuck shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Per se, because I act on emotion sometimes. Mm-hmm. So if something's done to me, I'm gonna react to it. So it wasn't nothing that was done to me, but I seen some fucked up shit happen, man. It's a fucked up industry, man. Like, people don't understand, like, this is an industry, this is a business. Mm-hmm. You gotta separate this shit. You gotta separate all this shit, man. You gotta separate business from the street. And 95% of the niggas that's in this fucking industry are not street.
Right.
95%. You got 5% that are. And they're all gonna relate to each other. They're all gonna salute each other and be like, yo. And they're all gonna tell you, like, chill.
Yeah.
Because you need this nigga to get the. You understand what I'm saying?
Shit?
So
Ain't that some
you
shit?
just gotta play the part, man. You gotta
And-
play the part.
But how hard is it to see that and be like, know that if you make him feel uncomfortable, one phone call could blackball you. You don't want to be blackballed
Nah,
because
you don't.
you know what I mean?
You don't want to be
This
blackballed.
how we
but-
going to eat. This how we
Yeah.
going to take care of our
So
family.
that's why you got to go and step to everything accordingly.
Right,
You know that this is a business.
right.
This is not the streets. Because if this is the streets, then there'd be a lot of niggas laid down in the street
Right.
already. Like you done been handle your business, and you done seen dudes with running around here with big lips, big eyes, or shot. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't been seeing it, but you don't see that. So you got to understand that this is a business, man.
All right.
You
Now,
got to separate that.
it was rumored that when Pun passed away,
Right.
Fat Joe ain't give his baby moms, his family, no money.
Right.
Do you know anything about that?
Nah, I don't know.
Did you hear about that?
I mean, yeah, of course, because you read through stuff, so you look at what is in magazines and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So a lot of people side with one instead of the other. So I've heard that, but as far as me knowing anything about that, I've never known.
Right, but his son,
Right.
What's his name?
Chris Rivers.
Where's he at?
Chris Rivers.
He
He's in-
don't like.
I think he's in LA. I think he's in LA somewhere.
But he not spitting no more. Like he was
No,
ill,
he's dumb
and now he
ill.
disappeared.
Dumb ill.
So I think maybe if my man passed away and his
Right.
son I put him right on the side of me.
Right.
That's why I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on? Like how these two having a fallout?
Right. But that's something that they both gotta come to the table and that's internal.
Yeah,
You
that's
understand
what
I'm saying? Like they both gotta sit down and come to an agreement. It's not for the whole world to sit there and judge because something didn't happen the way that we want it to happen, and it didn't. So we can't say what if.
No doubt.
You understand what
don't
I'm
really know
saying?
what happened.
Nobody really knows what happened or really know what's going on.
Mhm.
So they gotta talk that out.
Right.
That's on them. We don't really know. We can't assume. We can't sit here and point fingers and do none of that
Right.
because at the end of the day, Fat Joe opened the door for a lot of people. A lot of people ate because of Fat Joe. A lot of people want to talk shit and want to hate and all that. Fat Joe opened the door for a lot of people, man.
Mhm.
So salute to the Don. It's like you really got to look at a lot of things, man. A lot of people hate, and they felt entitled.
Right.
Entitlement is a motherfucker, man. A lot of people feel entitled, like you supposed to give me this or you supposed to. Nah, man, I'm not supposed to do nothing.
Right. But
I did what I did.
now, are you the only artist on the label that you dealing with, or you got other people that's under you?
Right now, I'm the only artist, but I got like I'm looking at like about 2 artists right now that I'm trying to put under me
Mhm.
on the TNG label. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So right now it's just me. We just moving and doing all that. But I got like 2 artists I'm looking at, and it's not even dealing with hip hop. I'm
Right.
talking about one is a country singer and the other one is a pop star. So
See, you
I'm
went out
thinking-
the box.
yeah, of course.
You trying to get straight to the bag.
Yeah, of course. I'm not dealing with what everybody else is dealing with.
Right.
I'm not following nobody's rules, and I'm not following nobody's footsteps. I'm doing
Right.
what's good for me, doing what's good for my mans and them, doing what's good for the family. I got
No
kids to feed.
No
You know what
doubt.
I'm saying? I got a family and I got peoples that I gotta take care of that are still in prison. I still send packages. I still go to prison to see my mans in them.
That's
You
real
understand what I'm
shit.
saying? Like I'm not
That's
one of
real
the niggas,
shit.
like I still fuck with niggas in prison. Like I still like it's me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? This is not talk. I still go fuck with my niggas. And I still got niggas I'm gonna fuck with. Like, let's go.
No doubt.
I'm gonna open the door for them. That's why a lot of niggas be scared too, because of the people that I fuck with.
The real.
Yeah.
The real.
They're like, nah, he's letting a lot of niggas in
Mhm.
that they scared of.
Mhm.
Don't be scared of these niggas, man.
Right. So when can I expect you to do a record with all 3 members of the Locks and just at the same time?
Whenever the fuck they got time. Them niggas don't have time. They busy.
Right.
They don't even have. I don't even. Matter of fact, I think they just finished. They just finished doing the Locks album. But whenever they have time, like that's all it is. It's all timing.
All timing.
Yeah, it's all timing. It's all
That's with
timing.
everything though.
It's all timing. Like it's there. It's there. Like all I gotta do is pick a beat. We get a hook. Boom. Send the verses out, or we could all go in D Block Studios and do it all. But
Right.
it's all in time. And whenever, because you know they so busy right now. It's
All of them separately busy. Like,
separately busy.
Yeah. Sheik busy, Kiss busy,
Right. You know,
Styles busy.
People don't know, you know, Sheik does a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Manages a lot of things. And you know, you got Styles with Juices for Life
Mhm.
and the Pharmacies for Life
Mhm.
with him and his wife. And then Kiss is just like he's an international,
Yeah.
a global star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's all over
He
right now.
all over.
He's all over. Yeah, and he got the coffee.
He
He got the
got that
coffee. Right,
coffee.
exactly. Which is
Kiss
like
got the
who
coffee.
would have
yeah.
ever thought about
Getting coffee beans.
in coffee? Everybody in America drinks coffee, my nigga.
Now, you know, when you get money comes, like different situations come, different people talking to you.
Yeah,
So it's like, yo. So he was like, oh, I'm pretty sure somebody put that shit in his head.
it's pops. It's pops.
Coffee, bro.
Yeah, it's pops. Pops been dealing with that for a long time, and that's another thing. Like you don't have to follow nobody's lead.
Right.
It's so much money I hate to be made. So you don't really have to follow what everybody thinks is popping right now. Like you see a lot of these chicks right now. They want to do all right. I'm a lash tech. Fuck out
Right.
here.
A last check. I just
Everybody-
only fans. Like
Nah,
these broads, being a lash tech is cool. These chicks out here they popping it.
Yeah, but you got 30 lash
Yeah,
techs like
yeah. They
out of nowhere.
because they all followers.
Yeah, and plus it only take like about 3 weeks of school. So, you know what I mean? No, not shout out to the lash techs. I ain't trying to diss nobody being a lash tech.
They gonna be under the comments like, oh, you fucking
It's all right.
hating.
It ain't hating.
So,
Right.
you know, before we wrap this up, right? How are you moving in these streets to stay out of jail, to keep from going back to prison? What are you doing? Because this industry is like the devil's playground.
Yeah.
As you see, a lot of rappers is getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? So how are you moving differently than how you moved before that led you in jail?
I'm not quick to react like I was back then. I'm not quick to react. You know, I'm more laid back, more passive, but I'm still moving militant though. I still move with the same people I moved with back then.
Mhm.
Like I haven't really changed. Like I haven't really changed my circle. My
Mhm.
circle is still the same circle, just adding on pieces. You know what I'm saying? That
Mhm.
we done broke bread with in prison.
Mhm.
Like, you know, if I eat with you in prison, like we break bread, we family.
Yeah, that's sacred.
Mhm.
It's sacred. It's not a, you know what I'm saying? Like you just not gonna feed anybody. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? Unless
right.
you see a nigga that, damn niggas fucked up
fucked
your head. You know
And then
what I'm
you
saying?
still not fucking with them. You just
Yeah.
going off the arm.
Exactly. But if we eat together on a regular basis, we family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what it is, you know. So I still move with the same people I moved with back then, just adding on some new pieces. And you know, it's stronger than ever, man. It's
Mhm.
like, you know, we everybody want to win. And ain't nobody trying to go through that because we've been through that.
Mhm.
That's like being a quarter inch from being dead.
Right.
You understand? When you locked up, you can't do nothing.
Right.
All you is a head with no arms and no legs. You could just talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can do. So we're not even trying to focus on that. We're trying to focus on getting this money and trying to build, you know, trying to build our communities up and trying to talk to these kids too,
That's
man,
a
because
fact.
they being misguided by a lot of shit. So
The
you know,
music.
yeah.
The music is misguiding them. You know what I mean? But then when
Yeah,
we
but-
was their age, like nobody could tell us nothing either. Feel what I'm saying?
It's not, you know, we could get deep into this shit. We could stay here
Yeah, that's
for
what
hours about this shit, God, and be like, you know, it's not even about the music, man.
Right.
It's about
the people outside. Say it.
it's about the it's a bigger picture besides the music, man. Music is just something that is just watered into it. You know what I'm saying? It starts here, and then it goes into the music. You know what I'm saying? So we all know
You
how
don't want to elaborate on that?
you know what I mean? Because
What,
we
what,
all conscious about that, man. I ain't got no hair on my tongue. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
we all know how society and government is.
Mhm.
So we all know how they try to manipulate one objective and then try to put it onto something else. You know, to
Exactly.
try to stray you away. You know, try to make you try to pull you away from letting everybody know that the black man is what it is, man.
Right.
The most powerful thing on earth is a black man.
So he going, yay. Don't
Nah,
cancel.
man. I'm not going yay on
Yo,
him. Yay
okay.
went crazy. I ain't going yay on him. I'm a nigga cancel me because I ain't got shit. You gonna cancel? What you gonna cancel?
They ain't gonna
My
cancel
little, what you gonna cancel? My little uptown night deal?
Yo, let the people know where to find you at, man. And what they'll be looking out for. What's your new projects? Let them know before we get out of here.
Well, you can find me. You can find me on Instagram on Coleon Music, KORLEONMUZIK. And I got a bunch of shit coming out. I got a bunch of music. Got some videos coming out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, KORLEONMUZIK.
Coleon Music, and we
Yeah.
out.